So good morning everyone. Today I am going to discuss equation state of real gas, Van der Waals equations, that is liquefaction of gases. So in the last video class of the Van der Waals equations, I have discussed the pressure correction, volume corrections along with compressibility factor with graph z greater than 1, less than 1, equals to 1 and boil temperature, effect of temperature and pressure. So today I am going to discuss liquefaction of gases. Now liquefaction of gases is done under the following two conditions. Liquefaction of gases is done under following two conditions: low temperature and high pressure. Low temperature and high pressure. On the basis of low temperature and high pressure, a gas can be liquefied. So how? First, low temperature. As the temperature of the gas is lower, the kinetic energy of the molecules decreases. Volume occupied by the gas also decreases. At very low temperature, molecules come closer to each other. Later, on coming more closer, they ultimately change into the liquid state. Again I tell you what will happen at low temperature. What is the mechanism? As the temperature of the gas is lower, temperature very lower, kinetic of the molecule decreases. We know if the temperature increases or if you apply heat, then molecule get excited. By absorbing heat, their kinetic energy increases. But when temperature is low, what will happen? Obviously kinetic energy of the molecules decreases. The volume occupied by the gas also decreases. At very low temperature, molecules come closer to each other. Later, on coming more closer, they ultimately change into the liquid state. What will happen in high pressure? Increase in pressure brings the gaseous molecules closer and closer to one another. If we increase the pressure, the molecules comes closer to each other. So this factor also helps in converting the gas into liquid. For each gas, there is a certain temperature above which the gas cannot be liquefied. However, high pressure is applied. Therefore, we can say that the effect of temperature is more important than that of pressure. Again I tell you, increase in pressure brings the gaseous molecule closer to closer. So this factor also helps in converting gas into liquid. Pressure increases means molecules come closer each other. So what will happen? So that we can convert gas into liquid. For each gas, there is a certain temperature. For every gas, there is a certain temperature above which the gas cannot be liquefied. So therefore, we can say that effect of temperature is more important than the effect of pressure. Now, critical constant of gas. This is very, very important. Its definitions and its expressions. Okay, and some problem. So first, critical constant of gas means we know PC, VC, TC. Okay, PC, VC, TC. So first, critical temperature, which is denoted T with subscript C. C means critical. So critical temperature, the maximum temperature at which gas can be liquefied. The maximum temperature at which gas can be liquefied by the application of pressure alone. That is the temperature above which a liquid cannot exist. Liquid cannot exist is called, it should be exist. Is called critical temperature. So the maximum temperature at which gas can be liquefied by the application of pressure alone, that is temperature above which a liquid cannot exist, is called critical temperature, which is denoted Tc. We should remember this expression Tc equals to 8a by 27 Rb. Although this the derivation or how to get Tc equals to this is not included in your syllabus, so that's why I have shown only Tc equals to final expression Tc equals to 8a by 27 Rb. We know A, B, Van der Waals constant or molar gas constant. Okay, so that is the critical temperature. Now come to the critical pressure. The minimum pressure that must be applied on a gas at its critical temperature to just liquefy it. On a gas at its critical temperature, minimum pressure must be applied on a gas at its critical temperature to just liquefy it. That is called critical pressure, which is nothing but a Pc equals to A by 27 V square. You should remember this. Similarly, critical volume Vc, the volume occupied by 1 mole of gas at its critical temperature and critical pressure is known as critical volume. So volume occupied by 1 mole of gas at its critical temperature and critical pressure is known as critical volume. So Vc equals to 3B. So you should know the definition of critical temperature, critical pressure, critical volume along with their final expression. You should remember Tc equals to 8a by 27 Rb, Pc equals to A by 27 B square and Vc equals to 3B. So that is the definition of critical constant of gas Pc, Vc, Tc and their final expression. Okay, so now there is a note. LPG, liquefied petroleum gas cylinder used in kitchen is actually liquefied petroleum gas. The volume of the liquefied gas is far less than it would be if the gas were in the vaporized state. So volume of the liquefied gas is far less than it would be if the gas were in vaporized state. Thus enable is easy and economy in transport. So note, liquid ammonia and liquid sulfur dioxide are used also as a refrigerant. Liquid ammonia and sulfur dioxide. So the volume of the liquefied gas is far less than would be if the gas were in vaporized state. Okay, so that's why that is the how the LPG preserved and how liquid ammonia and liquid sulfur dioxide used as a refrigerant. So I have discussed the liquefaction of the gases at low temperature and high pressure and critical phenomena Pc, Vc, Tc along with final expression and definitions and also the LPG. Okay. Now variation of Z using Van der Waals equations. We can using Van der Waals equations how Z vary. Okay. Before going this, we should know the critical constant for some substance. Okay, as we have already discussed Pc, Vc, Tc. In case of hydrogen, Tc value 33.2 and Pc value 12.97 and Vc value 0.0650. Similarly, in case of helium, Tc value 5.3, Pc value 2.29 and Vc value 0.0577 and N2 126, 33.9, 0.0900, oxygen 154.3, 50.4, 0.0744, carbon dioxide 304, 73.9, 0.0956, water 647, 220 and 0.0450, ammonia 405, 130 and 0.0723. So that is the value of Pc, Vc, Tc of particular some gases. Okay. Now the variation using Van der Waals equations. At low P, what will happen? At low P, V will be high. At low P means low pressure, volume will be high, hence V can be neglected in comparison to V. But A by V square cannot be neglected as pressure is low. So we should remember at low pressure, V will be high and V can be neglected in comparison to V, but A by V square cannot be neglected as pressure is low. Okay, so for 1 mole of gas we know the Van der Waals gas equation, real gas equation, P plus A by V square, V minus B equals to RT. As I have written 1 mole, if I write n mole, then it should be P plus N square by V square, V minus NB equals to nRT. So add for 1 mole of gas, N should be value of N 1. So P plus A by V square equals to S into V equals to RT. Why? Because V minus B approximately V will be high, hence B can be neglected. So that's why V minus B approximately V. So PV plus A by V equals to RT. Okay. If you multiply PV, A by VB, so A by V. The one B cancel out. So PV by RT in the left hand side plus A by V RT equals to 1. Now PV by RT equals to Z. PV by RT equals to Z. So Z equals to PV by RT. Or Z equals to 1 minus A by V RT, that is Z less than 1. So at low P, real gas is easily compressible as compared to ideal gas. So as we have discussed in the last video class, so Z equals to 1 minus A by VRT, which is implies Z less than 1. So at low P, real gas is easily compressible as compared to ideal gas. At high P, V will be low, and so B can be neglected in comparison to V, but A by V square can be neglected as compared to much higher value of P. At high P, V will be low, B can be neglected and in comparison to V, but A by V square can be neglected as compared to much higher value of P. Again, we write down the Van der Waals gas equation, P plus A by V square, V minus B equals to RT for 1 mole of gas. Keep in mind for 1 mole. If I say n mole, then it should be P plus A N square by V square, V minus NB equals to nRT. Now P V minus B equals to RT. P V minus B equals to RT. Because P plus A by V square, which is almost equals to P. So PV minus PV equals to RT. So PV by RT equals minus PV by RT, that is equals to 1. So Z equals to 1 plus PV by RT, that is Z greater than 1. Okay. So P plus A by V square tends to P. So this is the V minus B. If you multiply PV minus PV, so PV minus PV equals to RT. PV by RT, PV by RT minus PV by RT equals to 1. So that is Z equals to 1 plus PV by RT, that is Z greater than 1. So at high pressure, the gas is more difficult to compress as compared to the ideal gas. At high pressure, the gas is more difficult to compress as compared to ideal gas. At low pressure and high temperature, the V will be large, so V cannot be neglected, and A by V square can also be neglected as V is large. So in case of hydrogen helium, A0, because These molecules are smaller, so has very weak van der Waals forces. So these are non-polar dipole-dipole interactions are present. So at low P and high temperature, V will be large. So V cannot be neglected, and A by V square can also be neglected as V is large. In case of hydrogen helium, A is 0 because these molecules are smaller or less very weak. Smaller or has very weak van der Waals force. These are the non-polar, and so no dipole-dipole reactions are present. So PV equals to RT, PV minus B equals to RT, PV by RT equals to RT, Z equals to 1, Z greater than 1. Okay, so that is the variation of Z using van der Waals equation. Using van der Waals equation, this is the variation of Z. Now equation of corresponding state. Equation of corresponding state. All the equations defined for real gas dependent constant. If two real gases NPV same, then the fourth parameter need not be same. Can be calculated only when the gas dependent constant is known. Okay, so now equation all the equation defined or real gas dependent constant. If two real gases NPV same, then the fourth parameter need not to be same and can be calculated only when the gas dependent constant is known. But equation of corresponding state, if two real gases NPV same, three factors same, then the fourth parameter need not to be same and can be calculated only when the gas dependent constant is known. So let's see the next slide. However, instead of PTV, pressure, temperature, volume and moles, new reduced parameter are defined as below. New reduced parameter, PR equals to P by PC. PR equals to P by PC. PR means reduced pressure, pressure by critical pressure. TR, reduced temperature, T by TC. VR, reduced volume, V by VC. So from these equations, the law of corresponding state, from this equation, law of corresponding state can be stated: two real gas having same number of moles are at same reduced temperature and same reduced volume, then they have same reduced pressure. That is the very important principle of law of corresponding state. So from this equation, law of corresponding state can be stated: two real gases having same number of moles, two real gases having same number of moles are at same reduced temperature and same reduced volume, then they have same reduced pressure. Again we know PR equals to P by PC and TR equals to T by TC and VR equals to V by VC. So from this equation, the law of corresponding state is applicable for two real gas having the same number of moles, same reduced temperature, same reduced volume, that is three factors are same, then they have same reduced pressure. Okay, so now I have finished the real gas equations. Okay, the theory portions. Now let us discuss the problem. This is very important. So many problems must come in the exam. So what is the problem? First you go through. Okay. So again I tell you before going discuss the problem here, the equation of corresponding state P NPV same, then the fourth parameter should be need not to be same and can be calculated only when gas dependent constant is known. And also discuss the variation of Z using van der Waals equations. Okay, why Z equals to less than 1, z equals to 1 minus a by b of t, which is z less than 1, and also y z equals to 1 plus pv by rt, that is greater than z greater than 1. So that I already discussed in the session. So now come to the problem. 2 mole of ammonia gas are enclosed. 2 moles of ammonia gas are enclosed in a vessel of 5 liter capacity. 2 moles of ammonia gas are enclosed in a vessel of 5 liter capacity at 27 degree centigrade. Calculate the pressure exerted by the gas, assuming that the gas behaves like an ideal gas using ideal gas equation, and the gas behaves like a real gas using Van der Waals equations. So given data for ammonia, A value 4.17 atm liter square mole inverse 2 and B value 0.037 liter mole. So liter, it should be liter mole inverse, liter per mole. Okay. Clear? So this is the data given. Now, so you know, before going to solve any problem, we should first read out the problem 2 to 3 times. Then what? You first write down the given data from the problem. That okay. After writing the given data, then you write down the equation, corresponding equation which is relevant to solve this problem. So let's see. 2 moles of ammonia, so n equals to 2. I think that will be no problem. B, 2 moles of ammonia gas are enclosed in a vessel of 5 liter. B, 5 liter. T given 27 degree centigrade. So 27 degree centigrade plus 273. So that is 300 Kelvin. A given 4.17 liter at atm liter square mole inverse 2. B 0.037 liter mole inverse. Okay. Now the question will arise, which value of R should I use? As you take the pressure as a atm, so you should always take in this type of problem R equals to 0.08 to 1 liter atm Kelvin inverse mole inverse. We should remember because the R value 8.314 10 to the 7, similarly 0.0221 and also near about 2 calorie. Okay, so this value should be remembered because sometimes it is given, sometimes it is not given. Okay, now so problem is, first gas behave like an ideal gas. So you have to find out the value of P when it is considered as an ideal gas, and you should also find out the value of P when it is considered as a real gas. So if the gas behave like an ideal gas, so we know PV equals to nRT. Now PV equals to nRT by V, simple, putting the value n equals to 2 or 0.0821 300 by 5, you get 9.85 atm. Very simple. Similarly, if the gas behave like a real gas, we apply Van der Waals equations. Okay, as n value is given 2, so you should write down P plus an square by V square, V minus nb equals to nRT, that is the Van der Waals equations, by correcting volume and pressure. Now we should find out the value of P. So P equals to nRT by V minus nb minus an square by V square. So 2 into 0.081 into 300 by 5 minus 2 into 0.037 minus 4.17 2 to the power square by 5 square, that is 9.33 atm. So this is the very simple problem and very important problem. In this way we can, using the value of A, B and temperature and also number of moles and volume, we can easily find out the value of P. So another problem given for homework, calculate the pressure exerted by 5 moles of carbon dioxide in 1 liter vessel at 47 degrees centigrade using Van der Waals equations. Also report the pressure of gas if it is behaves ideal in nature. Given that A, B value, if the volume occupied by carbon dioxide molecule is negligible, then calculate the pressure exerted by the molecule of carbon dioxide at 273 Kelvin. Here I have seen that do the problem. So what problem? Okay. You see Van der Waals gas equation I have written P plus A n square by V square, V minus N B equals to nRT. Now NCO2, that is number of moles of CO2 given 5, V 1 liter, T 320 Kelvin. Okay, A given, B given. So we get, by putting this data, we get the value of P 77.218 atm. Now for ideal behavior of gas, very same problem. PV equals to nRT, P into 1, 5 into this one. So P you get the value of P this. For 1 mole, that is value of N is 1. Then the Van der Waals equation will be P plus A by V square into V minus B equals to RT. So P equals to RT by V minus A by V square. So putting the value of this, we get P equals to 0.9922 atm. Okay. So this is the when you consider 1 mole of gas. So in this way we can find out the value of P. So again I tell you, this is the Van der Waals gas equations. What the given data is given. So that's why you should read out the problem 3 to 4 times. What actually you have to find out and what is the given data. Okay, and you should also observe the given unit. So calculate the pressure exerted by 5 mole of CO2 in 1 liter. So N is 5, volume is 1, temperature given T 47 plus 273 using Van der Waals gas equations. Okay, given that A value given 3.592, B value given. Also if the volume occupied by carbon dioxide molecule is negligible, then they calculate the pressure exerted by 1 mole of CO2 gas at 273 Kelvin. Okay, that is the 1 mole of CO2 gas. Okay. This is the N mole for. This is the N mole. Keep in mind. This is the ideal gas equation P equals to nRT, and this is for 1 mole of Van der Waals gas equation. Okay. So that is the very important points, important problems from Van der Waals gas equations and equation state of real gas. I have also given some MCQ questions for homework. You should try. If you feel any doubt or confusion, then you also ask me. Okay, there will be no doubt. I just read out the problem. Okay. The ratio of boil temperature and critical temperature for gas is, you have 4 options, 8 by 27, 27 by 8, number 3 option 1 by 2, number 4 2 by 1. Van der Waals equations at high pressure for 1 mole is, that means Van der Waals gas equations at high pressure for 1 mole of gas. This is very important. So PV plus A by V equals to RT, PVV equals to RT, PV plus B equals to RT, and number 4 PV minus B equals to RT, that is P within first bracket, V minus B equals to RT. This is also very important. Van der Waals equations. The question little bit tough because you are not given the direct. Write down the Van der Waals gas equation 1 mole or N mole. The question said the Van der Waals is to write down the Van der Waals gas equations at high pressure for 1 mole. That is, there will be no N value and high pressure. Clear? So what is the high pressure? What is the explanations? I have already discussed. Okay. Watch the video. You get the answer. If you feel the problem, do not get the answer, then you ask me. Number 3, the excluded volume of the molecule in motion is dash times the actual volume of molecule in rest. Excluded volume of a molecule in motion is dash time the actual volume of the molecule in the rest. This is also very important. I have already discussed in volume correction portion when during the establishment of Van der Waals gas equations. Okay. Now, which of the following is correct? For H2 and helium, Z less than 1 and molar volume at STP is less than 20.4 liter. For H2 and helium, Z less than 1 and molar volume at STP is greater than 22.4 liter. For H2 and helium, Z greater than 1 and molar volume at STP is less than 22.4. For helium and hydrogen, Z greater than 1 and molar volume at STP is greater than 22.4 liter. This is also very important because when I discuss the compressibility factor graph Z versus P, I have clearly mentioned what about the hydrogen, helium, carbon dioxide, ammonia, oxygens. Okay, I have shown the graph. Okay, you watch the video, you get the answer. If the Z value greater than for helium and hydrogen, and then what will be the molar volume of STP. So during the discussion of compressibility factor Z, okay, beginning of the class Z, it is clearly mentioned the volume of STP, whether greater than or less than or equals to. So I suggest you watch the video carefully, then solve the problem. After that, if you feel that the problem is not solved or it is very confused, then you can ask me. And last question, not last, there are so many questions. Which of the following is correct? The real gas approaches ideal gas behavior at low pressure and high temperature. A real gas approaches ideal gas behavior at low pressure and high temperature. Liquefaction of real gas is possible at low temperature and high pressure. Both of them, none of them. Both of them means 1 and 2 and none of them. So this is also very important question. I have discussed liquefaction of gas in chapter portion. So watch my video, last video class. Okay, you get this answer, liquefaction of gas, what is the conditions. Okay, so that is very important MC questions. Another, at low pressure, Van der Waals gas equation is written as this. The compressibility factor is then equal to, low pressure I have written the Van der Waals gas equation. Then what will be the compressibility factor? 1 minus A by RTV, 1 minus RTV by A, 1 plus A by RTV and 1 plus RTV by A. Also see, just last class I have discussed low pressure high P, what is the value of Z. NH3 gas is liquefied more easily than N2. Hence, Van der Waals constant AB of NH3 greater than that of N2. Van der Waals constant AB of NH3 less than that of N2. And ANH3 greater than AN2 but BNH3, that is constant value BNH3 less than BN2, or A value of NH3 less than AN2 but BNH3 greater than BN2. Little bit tough but not tough if you go through the AB constant. Okay, for what I have discussed in the last video class, then you get the answer. This is very important question. Now, from non-zero value of force of attraction between gas molecules, gas equation will be PV equals to nRT minus AN square by B, B PV equals to nRT plus NBP, C PV equals to nRT and P equals to nRT by V minus B. Non-zero value of force of attractions between gas molecules, gas equation will be what? You have to choose 1 out of 4. And question number 9, compressibility factor for hydrogen behaving as real gas is 1 minus A by RTV and 1 plus PV by RT, and option D, RTV by 1 minus A. So that is also important. Compressibility factor for H2 behaving as a real gas. What is the value of Z? So I have discussed the value of Z in the curve when I plot Z versus P. So in this computational factor graph I have discussed everything. Okay, so if you watch this video, okay, and read out what I have dictated, then you can easily did this answer. Okay, after that if you feel any problem, then ask me. Hope you are enjoying this video. Thanks for watching this video.